And welcome everyone to the DeCod3rs channel for the third episode of the Jelly Show. And today, look at this lineup. We have a full house. Like the whole Jelly team is here. What's up, guys? What are you doing?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah, again, they're still building the fucking pyramids in my street, so there is that. But you are the only one hearing it, so that's cool. What's up, Carl? What's up, Jake? What's up, Carlos?
How you doing, Jake? How you doing, Jake?
Jake?
You all right?
Jake?
Jake's a new member of the Jolly team.
Yeah.
What?
You said Jake. You meant Jack.
Jake.
We got
Jack? Oh, Jake. Oh. That's French accent.
Nah, that's all right. Jake the Snake.
Bit harsh.
Jack in French is Jake.
Oh, shit. Am I losing? Okay, is the frame rate good? Because I'm losing 90% of it. That's cool. Okay. Am I frozen? No, it should be fine. Okay, cool.
Looks
nice.
good on the stream.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so how was your week, guys? Okay, Carlos, how was your week?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How was yours?
I mean, that was fine. Like, I avoid like all of the hacks and stuff from everywhere. So that was a fucking landmine. Like, do you know the hacks between like ledger, throwing, blah blah blah? Yeah, all of that shit.
Mate,
like,
the FLC stuff, man. I had like I woke up in the morning. It's like but just so you know, Carlos, all your NFTs might be gone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
because Etherscan was down as well, so I was trying to check and then nothing was working. It was it was mental.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Just like, how was your week since yesterday?
No, it's been great, man. No complaints ever here.
Nice. Jake. How was your week?
And my week was going great until you started calling me Jake. But I can't complain, man. It's been,
Jack, yeah, that's good. Carl?
Yeah, sweet, mate. Busy, but very good.
Busy? No, why? Why busy?
I don't understand. A couple of things going on. A few small things within Jelly. It's just, it took some time up, but yeah, we're good.
Drops incomings?
Maybe.
Let's go. Okay. Maybe. Okay, so what do you want to start with? Like, what should they go back to the high stuff like ledger, big shit, NFT traders, and then that impacts flowing capital? Should we start with that because we already mentioned it? Like, and yeah, Carlos, like you were like almost a victim of it, right?
Yeah, man. I started on FLC 2 weeks ago, and then the start of this week, it looked like I'd lost it all. It was not great. And on the ETH, man, like the way ETH works, when you approve a transaction on a marketplace, you say, okay, here, like I want to list this NFT as an example, and then it says, all right, well, if you want to list that NFT, we need access to every single one of your NFTs in that collection in your wallet without any further approvals. It's like, what the fuck is that, man? Like for a chain where there's hundreds of millions of dollars going through it every day, like that's a massive flaw that needs sorting out. Because like I say, I could be in bed and everyone just drains my NFTs like without me even knowing. You know what I mean? I don't have to approve anything, nothing like that. It's just mental. What about you? Because you've obviously got a billion DeCod3rs. Like, have you had any scares?
So I was thinking about getting into flowing capital. Flowing protocol because like right now with Dust Labs and stuff, like the way it's set it up, I don't see the point of having like a shit ton of them because there is no advantage of having them. So I was thinking about farming some DeCod3rs, U tokens, but after that, bro, like no.
Did you see what he did though? Have you seen what he did? He basically
he bought back everything and like will pay out of his pockets like the difference, right? It's only 2 mil, but that's 2 mil gone.
Yeah, I reckon he should double it.
Yeah,
give everyone extra for the scare.
Yeah, get your fair share.
I've been using the platform, and I do definitely recommend like taking a look, because if you've got that many DeCod3rs as well, if you put them into like, you'd have to find your floors and put them in those like DeCod3rs like staking stuff. But you make decent money. Like you can make decent money off it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, like it's definitely interesting, but bro, like ETH, like the whole UX of ETH is fucking bad, bro. Fucking hate it, man.
It looks like Frank's back now.
Hmm?
I don't know what you think about. I've not seen anything. I just heard that Frank's back, and I know you've been following along.
Yeah, so I saw like there's like a president drop stuff. So I guess it's like the news that we don't care until the news that we care coming up. So he's warming up the algo again with that. So we have like the president's announcement today. But yeah,
Did you apply?
No.
You should have. You should say, if you don't make me president, I'm flooring fucking 1 billion DeCod3rs, 5,000 youths, everything.
That's possible.
It's a dictatorship.
Yeah. It's not a presidential election. It's a dictatorship. What about like Jake and Carl? Are you exposed to ETH or not? Not at all.
Nah, not at all.
I mean, I was thinking about it recently to maybe get an elemental after speaking to Carlos, but after I saw what happened over the last kind of week or so with, Ledger and this thing with FLC, it just seems like I'm not really incentivized to go there. I'll just stick to Solana.
Yeah, honestly, like, what's the value proposition on ETH? Now that Solana survives like FTX and all of that shit, like, I don't see it. Like, I don't know.
You just got to see what happens in the next ETH update, eh? Because they do need to lower the gas. They do need to sort out the contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a mess. Like when you look at like Solana compared to Ethereum, it feels like Solana's been going longer. You know what I mean? It feels like they're further ahead in development than what they're doing over on ETH. But they've got the new updates coming. I was speaking in Discord about it the other day. Is splurge, blurge, merge, wurge, whatever the fuck is going on over there. But yeah, they need to sort it out, because you see a lot of ETH guys moving over to Solana now because all the DeFi is moving over there as well, right? So yeah, they definitely need to.
That's kind of what I was going to say. I've kind of been in the same as Jack, like looking at getting in something small. Like Elementals, obviously, we know through you and your obsession, like the Azuki team. I'll run real, and if I was going to get in anywhere that was cheaper to get in, that would be there it is. But all I've seen of the last month is a lot of ETH guys coming over and being bullish on Solana and sort of realizing that there's a lot of things they were missing out on sticking solely to ETH, and with the DeFi stuff and the airdrops, like it's even more now. So I kind of got like no incentive to go there at all.
Yeah, I mean, if the liquidity that like we say, oh yeah, but if it's like high liquidity stuff, but those liquidity are coming, like, yeah, again, that's cool, and it's a easy unfair. It's not really an unfair advantage, right? Because it's you only need to onboard them into a more efficient ecosystem. Like instead of sending your like the money from Binance to ETH, just do it on another chain. So I don't know. Maybe they want like early access to not collection, but like, yeah, I don't know. Because if you're also like, if you have like a portfolio that worth like millions, you want to have access to pre-sale, and maybe the ETH guys have done like those pre-sales on ETH like in 2017, right? 2019, or even before. And maybe they don't see that on Sol. I don't know. I don't know. No one here has the incentive to buy ETH NFT.
I was just reading that as well. So for fuck's sake, I kind of will be exposed to ETH once Campbell's goes over there, but
yeah. Just to answer that question, right? It's the only other chain that has eyes on it. What we're growing and building is businesses, right? If we pull all of our marketing onto just Solana, we can't go to Ethereum events and talk about Gamble's Casino, what we're doing with Rascals, all that stuff, and then like that's what we do with Rascals on Solana, and then we'll have Gambles over on Ethereum doing it over there. You know what I mean? Like we go to all the because there's loads of events where it's just like ETH NFTs only. You know what I mean? Same with Solana. So we need to be exposed to both on that side. What we're gonna do? Moving on to some random fucking what's that? AVAX or whatever it is.
Sweet.
You see the comment above? Nice to see Jack got his good chair out for the show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That was the first time I laughed.
But yeah, like Sol Big Brain Twin is big on Sui. I don't understand his tweet. Like, what is it? What is it that we don't?
You probably got in on pre-sale, eh?
Possible.
yeah, that's what it is.
I don't
that
think
guy is stupid money.
I don't think people understand the kind of money that's on ETH. Like a Solana whale is like nothing to an ETH whale. You know what I mean? Like there's so much money on ETH chain, regardless of gas and all the exploits. People have so much FU money there on ETH that for marketing reasons, moving gambles there is so choice, because you're marketing a web casino and Web 2 and Web 3, and why not would you want your main market to be the ETH people where all the money is? Because us as holders, gamble holders, are only going to benefit from that, because you got people that are going to buy our NFTs that 1 or 2 ETH is nothing to them. So imagine when the floor price starts going up, people start realizing, oh, if I own a gambles, I get free marketplace fees on their marketplace. Well, that's cool. I'll just buy one for that. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, there's engage to earn. I can make a little, extra money. Oh, I'm a gambler. Oh, I can get benefits if I own this. It's going to be easy for ETH heads just to buy that once they learn what gambles is. So keep that in mind for everybody that's like a little scared or, have concerns about moving to ETH. I mean, for marketing reasons, it makes 1,000%, so keep that in mind.
It's different crowd, right? Like a different audience for different products. So that makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, the money's on ETH, man. This is where it is.
Yeah, but like, do you see a future with this money is coming to Sol?
And that's what you was asked before. You said, what's the value prop on ETH right now, right? That was the question. And it is because they've been there so long and they have so much money there. And they have an infrastructure, not just it might be shit, but there's a lot of it, right? There's loads of DeFi protocols. There's loads of businesses that are built on the Ethereum chain and stuff like that. So it's going to be hard to displace it short term. I think this bull market, it still will be number 2. It's not going to, another chain's not going to flip it. But the next one, potentially, you're looking at, it depends how the ETH updates go and stuff like that. But if they're still shit, if they're still paying fucking $200 in gas, everyone's getting hacked, all that shit, they're not going to be. They're not going to be. But right now, for this bull market, that's where all the money will be. You've got Bitcoin's gold, Ethereum silver. That's essentially it. And then everything else is there.
Even you can see a narrative where ETH become the gold, the true gold of crypto, where you still have the smart contract. So you keep your money on ETH, it's slow, etc. But you don't have the whole flexibility on Bitcoin in a way that you can have in ETH. So you can have more advanced tools for your big wallet on ETH. The next few months, the next cycle will be interesting for sure. If we have a Solana ETF, let's go. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah. Well, when people see, that's the thing. When people come to Solana and see Solana, they love it, right? Nobody has a bad experience. But one of the downsides, there was 2 major downsides to Solana before FTX. One was always having outages. It's always going down. And the other one, there's no DeFi. So there's not that much TVL because there's not that much DeFi going on where people are buy and sell, buy, sell like that. But both of them are changed. That's where massive improvements have happened on the chain during this bear market. And you can tell the devs that listen to community feedback, they're a lot close to the Solana community themselves. They go to fucking Solana Breakpoint. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely a contender. Solana is for to take that second spot. You know what I mean?
That's definitely Can't wait for 2025 and go to Dubai cashing out all back. And okay, so why do NFT people stays on ETH? What with the high transaction? What with the high transaction fees? Okay, so the question is okay, so if you are a whale, true whale, you don't give a shit about transaction fees. But if you're a normal guy, why would you buy ETH NFTs? For the same reason, but because you don't care about the liquidity, right? Because you have a 100 deep pocket anyway. So, and you spend that shit on gas. So your portfolio is not even, for a normal guy, what's the incentive to be an ETH?
Yeah, I think it's most people that are on ETH, it's because that's where they are and that's their sort of home. It's why do people still live in England when England's proper shit? You know what I mean? It's because they're used to it and that's what they like. When in reality they could move out of that country, go to a different country, and it's a lot better. So yeah, that's icon. Why are you still in England when it's proper shit, mate? It's the same thing, right? It's their home, and that's where they feel comfortable, and that's where they're being. That's, you know what I mean? That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, like they don't care about gas fee. When they see that project go big value, they will all till Valhalla. Yeah, you just like mean something for free and you're already done. But but then you have also that Valhalla moonshot on Sol anyway, right? You still do your multipliers on Sol. So yeah, I don't know. Only OG remember when the first Solana clock was wrong. Yeah, that's fake news.
Yeah. I mean, ETH got reforked, right? That was old. Like ETH, the whole chain got hacked, and they had to refork everyone that had it. So
yeah, like, the original ETH is Ethereum Classic.
Yeah.
Which is still worth something, which is also crazy.
I have a good amount of it because at one time I had one of my miners just mining Ethereum Classic because it had some good value to it. I mean, I have a good chunk of Ethereum Classic, probably like 1,000 of them just chilling somewhere in the wallet. They were easy to mine, dude. Yeah, like the mine one Ethereum would take so long, but Ethereum Classic, you could mine. At one time you could mine like 5-6 in a day. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm just gonna put the miners on them for like a week. Yeah, it's like why are you mining me?
I know,
But it's worth money, and it's only took a couple days to earn it. Mining was fun, man. It was just like.
Do you still running a validator right now?
No, I'm not running anything. I was just talking about this yesterday, but I'm debating on setting my miners up on Caspa because Caspa is a level 1 that's got a lot of potential coming in. So I'm just looking into pools and seeing how that works to see if it's going to be profitable. Because I do have 3 mining rigs that I built for Ethereum. I have 48 graphics cards, 16 in each. So they're just chilling. So it'd be nice to put them back to work because you can't sell graphics cards that have been used for mining for so long. Yeah. I mean, you could, but I mean, it's not even worth it.
Wait 6 months for the bull market to come back.
Yeah, I mean, if I can make any money on it, it's not like it costs me a lot on electric where I have them stationed. I have them set up in a buddy of mine's house, his solar set up. So
that's good. But because like realistically, we basically flipped ETH in everything, like a volume, like thanks to the inscription. I don't get the inscription vibes stuff. Like why? Why do we inscribe shit on Solana?
Fuck knows, mate. But no idea. Because it's not. It's still, it don't even make sense because you can still turn Solana off, right? It's not like Bitcoin where it just goes. You know what I mean? With Solana, you just it runs on validators and all that stuff. You can just turn it off. So it's not there forever. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of inscriptions is it's there forever. But on Solana, it's not. You know what I mean? It's still you can turn it off. So, yeah. But it is bought a lot of volume. Apparently, the Chinese whales love them.
That's why we flipped ETH. It's because of the inscription volume, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's probably Illuminati stunt, to make Solana the first chain ever. That's gonna be cool. Tom, the whole gang is here. Yeah, that's what's up. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Box Drop? Did you buy your Saga phone?
No. Did you?
Yeah, I bought one.
Did you? I bet you were the guy that paid $5,000 for one, weren't you?
5,000?
Yeah, someone was buying them for $5,000 on eBay.
No, not on eBay, not on secondary. No, it's gonna be a new one with the bonk and all of the future airdrops, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Because I'm a Sol Maxi. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, the bonk is worth it for sure, man. You got it. Were you one of the last ones to buy, or did you get it like in the last couple of weeks?
I was 100% buying the top. I bought the last one in Europe.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, you got the last one.
No, not really, but like almost.
One of the last ones, yeah. I saw they sold it everywhere, and then they still had some left in Europe, right? So people were running around to get them, but there's only 20,000 of the sizes, right? So they're not going to bring out anymore. That's it. It's done. It's sold out. There's never going to be one again.
That's the play, right? Like I hope there is like some future airdrop coming for like Solana Saga phone owners.
I saw that they're doing multiple airdrops for the Saga phone, and I think you can mine helium on them as well. I think that's why a lot of people are like, we're buying them, because I think even Gecko's Samo, Bonk, there's a few other airdrop.
Dupe is now on it. Dupe.
Yeah, there's
Helium you can only do if you're in America though. If you've got an
Gotcha.
American version of the phone, you can only do it on them. You can't do it on Europe ones.
But there's like
What's
6
that?
to 8
You can
airdrops.
do what?
Helium token.
You can mine helium token with the Saga phone.
I think there's a because all the phones come with a token themselves, right? And that's how you snapshot those tokens to do the airdrop. That's what,
It's
kind of cool, man.
Token.
Definitely cool.
Genesis token, that's the one. Yeah.
But who's gonna swap their iPhone to Saga phone? Like,
Probably just want to have on the today. It's just something that you'd have your iPhone and you'd have your on-chain phone, I guess, just on the side. But it was funny to see, like, it's been out for what, like maybe 6 months, give or take, and then it's just like in the last 2 weeks after Bonk pumped, everyone wanted to get their hands on it, and then people bought them on eBay for like $2,000, and it doesn't even have the Bonk attached, but they just have the FOMO, even though they could have bought it for the last 6 months. So it's funny to see.
It is mad. You see people flipping them on the internet. Like just flip this phone for a fucking 10x. I think it's mental, isn't it? Like what FOMO does to people, like they're just like, it's mad.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But like, it's gonna cost nothing. Like there is a high chance that it's free phones, so that's why I took it. But because they launched it like 6 months ago, 1 year ago. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, at least 6 months ago, I think.
Yeah. So what could be the narrative? Okay, so we have an app store with like apps where you have like basically your Phantom wallet, and then you have like a stickers of look, some DeCod3rs on my Saga phone. Let's go. Okay, not really on Saga phone. But...
I think that's what it'll be. It'll just be your wallet connects to it. You'll be able to do all the different stuff that you can do out of your Phantom, right? So you'll just be able to go to your browser and buy something on Magic Eden without having to go into the Phantom app and stuff like that. That'll be the long-term benefit of it. I think it's more for developers though. Like long-term, more for developers will be able to build on-chain on that phone and then push it and test it and all that stuff without having to do it in apps and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but like if you dev something, like you still need to sell it to some people to use it. You need some users.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it can be like a dev sandbox anyway. Like I don't know. Like I don't see like honestly, I don't see the vertical of like how does that benefit Solana to have a phone?
I mean, it's go on, Jack. Sorry.
Go for it.
That's one thing. They raised like, what was it, like $600 times 20K, which is what, like 1.2 mil, or am I about 1.2 million. So not that they need the money, but I guess that's one thing, right? And I guess it's marketing too. If you see someone out, you see their phone, you ask what that phone is, you can say it's a Solana phone. It's kind of bridging that Web2 users into Web3. There are a couple of things, but I guess the main benefit for users, I think, is just the money you can get back from it in terms of like the Bonk airdrop, the dupe, and all these other things. But in terms of like use case, it's just the same as having your normal phone and going into the Phantom app, so it wouldn't really appeal to me too much.
But do you think we're gonna onboard people because we're gonna show off like a phone?
Mate, if you show them this phone and say, hey, I bought this phone and got, when Bonk is pumped 20x from now, so I got like $50,000 just for buying this phone. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that'll be attractive to
this conversation, bro. Like you can say, "Oh yeah, look at my phone. I have Bonk." What the fuck is Bonk?
Coin that looks like a dog. I mean,
So listen, there is a coin that went like 10,000% in 2 days. That makes us buying phones. Oh yeah, okay. Can we have an ETF, please? Like, I don't know. Or it's gonna be like a breakpoint phone, like a breakpoint phone. Like everyone on Solana breakpoint gonna show up with their Saga phone. It's gonna be like a ticket for parties. Let's go. That's what I want to see.
I think it's cool that like it's the first one, right? It's the first phone to come out of blockchain, so it's good that Solana have done that. But it's still in the early stages, right? It's not.
Yeah, no.
You're not gonna onboard people with like. No one's gonna go to like this. A normie person's not gonna go, I want a Saga phone. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, exactly. It's a good bonus because again, like you get like exclusive benefit from it. So it's basically another like NFT collection, but it's not a PFP. It's like your phone. It's cool. But again, like you onboard people in crypto because Bitcoin reached like 100,000 K, like $100,000, like, and then you go to other altcoins because you want to make more money, right? But like the whole narrative is still around the price. That's the best way you onboard normies. That's why we all came into crypto and we stay for the tech, right? Like,
Yep.
I don't believe in this narrative of like same thing on YouTube. Okay, this stream is like for people already in our ecosystem, right? Like we talk to our communities, we talk like we onboard other communities that are already in Web3, at least on this channel. I don't want to talk to normies explaining, oh yeah, okay, so it's decentralized, we have validators, blah, 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 blah. Be my exit liquidity, please. Like it's, I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It's hard to onboard people in Web 2 because to them the money's fake. Crypto's fake to them. So trying to make them understand that it's tangible and that you can actually use it. They just want to know, like, if you could show them that you could buy goods, you can go to the grocery store and you could buy goods with crypto, that will transform them immediately. But they don't see that, and that's like the biggest hurdle I think bringing Web 2 people into Web 3 is like that it actually is money that you can use, that you can make it what you have in your pocket in a sense, you know what I mean? I think as more technology bridges that, like having the Solana phone do things like this, I think it'll be easier to bring those Web2 people in. But until they can actually see it work for them, it's hard for them to understand crypto. And I think that's the biggest hurdle is just like, what can I do with this? Like, it's just fake money. You guys just have these fake wallets and this fake money. It's all fake to them. Like when I have conversations with people that know nothing about crypto, that's the biggest hurdle, is getting them to understand that it's actual money, that you can actually put it in your bank account if you know what you're doing.
But like, okay, so basically you're telling them, okay, so we have crypto and the goal is to put back your money into your bank account.
Well, that's why people got in, right? So like, I think
exactly.
everyone in this probably who's watching as well, the first reason they looked at crypto is like, oh, I can make a bit of money doing this, right? That's what you gotta be pushing, I think.
It becomes like, so much more though, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you get in, I think like the onboard it's got to be monetary. You know what I mean? It's got to be you do this, you get that.
I think it changes as well.
Like I said to my missus, I was like, check your wallet. Like what? I was like, you've just been airdropped something because she got some rascals and she got that gecko. She's like, what? They've just sent me 2 million rupiah for nothing. Why has he done that? Like that. And so I mean, she's like, this is awesome, like, And I think just stories like that is the main way you're going to onboard people into crypto. I think. Like talking about gas fees and all that shit.
That topic is like a discussion for us because we're already in it, but like 100%. And that's the same way we onboard people in our collections too, right? Like we promise holders like XYZ benefit of doing that, and of like holding or little JPEGs, and then we're basically doing the same thing for crypto in the same way, and that everyone wants some green at the end of the day.
It's also been around to move though, isn't it? Moving around countries, man. If you had 100 grand in cash or in a gold bar and you tried to go through an airport, you're not fucking getting through. Like they just call you a criminal, take all your shit. You go through with 100k,
especially if they look like
on a ledger. You're not wrong, to be fair.
It sounds like you've lived that story, mate.
Mate, might be speaking for experience, but you've got 100k on a ledger. You can just fucking move freely. Like it's not controllable. Everything else is controllable. Like, so I think depending on which ways and how people want to use it, if someone's traveling a lot, like storing it in crypto is a great way to move around without getting pulled at every stop or having to explain why you've got X amount of cash or whatever. Like it just kind of goes under the radar. And for those types of things, like it's huge. Like for that side of things.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think fiat itself is the scam, and that crypto brings us away from it. But I try to explain to people, like before money, cash money, like paper money, there was gold and silver, and people traded that. So when they instituted paper money to people, it was like the same thing that crypto is to people with paper money. It's like, what's this paper going to do for me? I want my gold, my silver. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with crypto and paper money. Like now everybody's like, what's crypto? I want my paper money. You know what I mean? So it's just like another change in history of like the monetary system. But I still think that fiat itself is the scam here, not crypto. I think crypto kind of breaks us free.
If
Kind
you
of like
look
what
at fiat,
Carlos was
like,
saying.
if you look at fiat, it used to be like gold used to back it, right? It used to be backed by gold. The number used to be backed by the amount of gold kind of thing, but it pulled away from that. That's how you know. If you look at like how much it used to be worth in gold value, how much it's worth now in gold value, you see like the massive difference, you know, where fiat, if you keep fiat money in your bank, you're just being robbed, man. Like you're being robbed.
Oh yeah, you're losing money because of inflation, right? And by the way, that's what you mentioned is like on Audible. Everyone in the chat, you should listen the history of money. It's 10 hours and 35 minutes podcast. But no, it's like the best book about like that money creation and stuff. So yeah, everyone in crypto should listen to that. I know you're not gonna read it, so listen to it.
Hey, I mean, American money, we just print it like it's nothing. It's kind of like Tether.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They just make as much as they want whenever they want. They inflate the market. They do what they want with it. It's the same thing. It's just like a stable coin being able to print as much as they want. Think about what that would do to crypto. And that's mostly what fiat does in the world, you know, in economics.
Yeah.
Mate, even if you look at shitcoins now, right? If the token says mintable, no one wants to deal with it. Everyone's like, nah, they can make more. That's what dollars do, mate. Dollars do that all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I mean. People don't realize how much of a scam it really is.
Yeah. Like they've just got an open mint, and they're the only ones with a button. They can just keep fucking pressing it and pressing it. Like,
you know what? I need a new card. Let me just print some more money. Here we go.
Yeah. Like if you looked at the tokenomics, like literally of like if you classed it as tokenomics
of USD is a
of USD, it is. It's like it's worse than a shitcoin. It's a shitcoin that no one dares touch. That's what it is like. But everyone loves it. Like everyone's fucking.
Interesting though.
Interested. Yeah.
Our fake magic money is nothing compared to it. Apparently.
Yeah. But that's why like the whole narrative of Bitcoin is so good, right? Because like the printing policy, like the currency policy, is like coded and it's never gonna change, right? So that's the power of Bitcoin. Solana is different tokenomics, but like that's why Bitcoin should go to the moon at some point. Like it's gonna be
definitely will they?
Yeah.
Like Bitcoin don't need to do anything. Like you were talking about how ETH shit and all that. Bitcoin's worse, but it's just because the structure of it's so good, and it is Bitcoin. It's gold, right? That's what it is. It's digital gold, and that's what it will remain all the time.
Bitcoin is maybe like when you think about it, like the guy who like he has like how many Bitcoins still like his wallet has like multiple billions worth of USD on like the Satoshi wallet, and like guy's probably dead by now. Like that's, and we still don't know who's this guy. So it's basically the biggest donation to humanity almost that can have an impact on generation, way bigger than fucking internet or anything like that. It's crazy. Like the whole narrative is insane. But yeah, it's cool. Thanks, Sato. Who touches Pepper's money? But like your bank account is Pepper money. It's not Pepper money. It's like Pepper money USD.
I mean, to go out in the real world, you need it. You mean you need it? Unfortunately, in the real world right now, you still need it. Like me, I'd rather use paper money than credit cards because credit cards are a scam too. You know, so.
Yep.
I try to buy my groceries with a DeCod because you know it's worth $10 now. So they say no.
You can't leverage your DeCods anymore. People are like, no,
it's over, bro.
No, win some groceries on points parlor, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I tried to spin the wheel and it didn't work, man.
You win groceries and then an Uber card so you can go get the groceries.
Yeah, that's it.
Trying to live here, guys. Like shit. No, it's 2024 will be a good comeback for a lot of projects, and any project that's got an active team and team that's out there that's hungry and still doing stuff, I think they're going to be fine. So what I will say this time though, Vince, make sure you sell on the uptrend, please.
Next time we have a discussion, like send me all of the previous message. Should I sell now? Should I wait?
No, just send me your seed phrase and I'll sell for you.
Is Gecko coin just a shitcoin, or is that good coin like jelly?
I don't know who told him jelly's a good coin. Fucking hell. No, I'm joking. I think it's pretty good. I think Gecko, it's got a good team behind it. I don't think it's a shitcoin. I think it's like a mini bonk. I do.
That's cool.
Not bias. I think
like they kind of have a comeback actually in the last few months, right? Like what happened with them? Like what did they push? Is that like more marketing on Twitter? Like what happened with the project? You know?
Or geckos themselves.
Yeah.
They just got like loads of diamond hands, haven't they? Like the community's OGs. They've been there a long time. They've all accumulated, and it's lock staking, so you stake for like a year or something. But what they're doing now is they're just going to airdrop. If you lock your gecko for a year, you get like a bit. They've not told you how much, but you're going to get like a decent airdrop of that token. So yeah, everyone's. I locked mine up for a year. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah. So with that structure, obviously low listings, and more people are going to be buying in. And the team that what's his name? Genuine Articles is a top fella. Right? He's in all the big spaces. I think he's American, so not in my time zone, but he's in all the spaces throughout the day and stuff like that. But I do like them. I do like geckos.
Yeah. Nice. Sounds like we need to get a show together with the geckos and get them on.
That's in the
He's a great
types.
Very good talker.
I think V's on it to do the intro and stuff. It's gonna be nice because I need to know more. Like like the art is something. It's something. Yeah,
it's mid, isn't it? It's pretty mid. But they got I think it's more than the art with them, mate. Yeah. If you go in their Discord as well, no one's talking about floor price, no one's talking about anything at all. They're all just vibing, you know what I mean? And they're the best types of community for sure.
For sure.
And do you know which one has the best community? Like the Trump holders.
The Trump holders.
Trump like is making like another drop because like I guess people want more NFT from Trump, so he's launching another collection.
Apparently, you got to like lock them up or something. It's like
you can't sell them for a year. You have to hold them for a year or something like that.
It's smart, you know, like illiquid staking. Let's go. You can sell it.
I find the best people in Web3 are those with Web2 backgrounds that understand business. So, you know, Trump is a businessman. He understands business. His team understands business. Of course,
should be up for it, Jazz. You're a proper Trump Maxine, He's grinding whiteness as we speak.
I am a business Maxi. I'm about making money and being successful. But
do you not think that he's using his his fame as leverage and he's just going to get you to buy his NFT that does fuck all?
I mean, I wouldn't buy them.
I would buy 47.
I just mean him as a person. He understands business and he knows how to sell things, you know, just like anybody. And I think it speaks from a great experience because you yourself, Carlos, are successful in Web 2 and you do very well in Web 3 because you understand the business aspect of Web 2 to bring that into Web 3. I think that goes a long way. Anybody that has that background, even Vince, he's run companies. So for him to run an NFT project, it makes sense because he understands basic business. And I think that's what's lacking in a lot of Web3 is it's just the dude in the basement making a NFT collection and knows nothing about business and they fail because they don't know how to operate. You know what I mean? They don't know how the real world works, you know, and how to put things into perspective. So that's all I was saying about Trump. Like, I think his team will always do well in NFTs because they understand basic business from Web 2. As you know, I see Jelly killing it. You guys are actually destroying this bear market. So because you guys understand business, you know, it's all down to that.
All right, I'm sold. Where do we mint these Trumps? Down.
No, we're focused on Jelly Drop. That's what's next. Jelly Drop is next on our horizon here, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Jelly
nice.
Drop. Yeah, coming. I'm excited. I was testing it out. The UI is amazing. Great job by Baka, the dev that's been working on it tirelessly. I don't know how he manages his time because I know he does so much for Soul Suite and he's been developing Jelly Drop. It's absolutely amazing that one guy can do so much. So props to Baka. If you guys don't know who he is, give him some love in the Discord. He loves being tagged. We learned that with Jack the other day. Jack destroyed like his ad replies. He's like ready to have a meltdown. But no, man, the UI is beautiful in Jelly Drop, man. I can't wait to see you guys put it out there and see the reaction to it.
We went for more of like a clean sort of prestige feel as opposed to just like, because Gambles is more arcadey, right? It's got that arcade feel. It's the casino. But with this, we wanted more of a clean look, and I think we got what we wanted with it. But yeah, the team are working their absolute bollocks off, man. We're struggling to fit streams in. We're struggling to do AMAs, all that stuff. We're absolutely pounding it right now. But once everything's launched, because we've got Jelly Drop, we've got the Gambles Marketplace, we've got all the gambles switch over stuff. We've got the art that we're working on. Like there's loads of different aspects that are all in Soul Suite, all that stuff. So yeah, man, we're grinding, and it's definitely going to pay off for sure. But I can't wait until everything comes out.
The alphabet meta is all coming together.
That's a good thing, right? Remember when we spoke right at the start, like when it weren't right at the start, it was a little bit on. But this is what I spoke about this. If you go back, you'll see that this is what I spoke about. And it's cool to see that we are doers, not sayers, because what I said I was going to do there, I did. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying like, I'm going to do this. And then now it's like, right, we've launched 15 shitcoins. Awesome. You know what I mean? It's we did exactly what we said we were going to do. So
you know, with like launching 50 shitcoins, you can be like a first top 3 project on Sol.
Yeah, man. Call me King.Sol.
Fucking brutal.
That is true. But it is true though. It is true what Vin said. That if you wanted to, like, people don't understand. If you want to chase the hype and chase the meta, you can do it. It's easy. All you do, you just pay a few influencers to use your PFP, the bigger ones, talk about you all the time, launch shitcoins, launch collection after collection that uses this shitcoin to mint that pumps. Everyone thinks they're having a good time, and then it's just all a Ponzi. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we could do that. It's easy. But we'd prefer to do it like real, like business. You know.
It's shortcut, like short-term money, right? Like it's short money. Like that shit never build any kind of business whatsoever, right? Like the goal is like to be there in 5-10 years still doing cool shit in Web3, right? Just not like making 1 mil, 2 million fucking shitcoin and then say bye. Like it's not okay. It's cool. Like money is cool. Like get rich kid, but like it's the journey. I don't know, like it's fun, like to show up every day and like build cool stuff, and then you launch something and then there is a bug, so you have to live coding while doing a stream. That's what's up. That's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. I don't know, that was funny. That was on that show. You was like, yeah, right, Mint's light. No, it's not. And then you're just no. We had the same on our very first Mint. It was exactly the same. We posted a major announcement. Mint's live. Everyone goes on the website and like the Mint buttons just faded out. Like, no, it's not.
Oh, by the way, nope. Click slower.
But you handled it really well that day. I was watching. It was cool.
Yeah, that was nice. Anything else? Do you have like any news that you want to mention, talk about?
No, not on our side. I think we just everyone knows really. I kind of touched on it there. We're just working on making sure everything comes out and it comes out as good as possible. Like we're not taking any shortcuts. We're doing everything we need to do to smash it. And I'm excited, but we're really tight. Like, I can tell the entire team needs to break a little bit, because look at like Coach has not had a shave for 15 years, mate. It's fucking proper on it.
Why didn't I have the trim this morning, you prick?
No, I'm joking. He did mention he had his shave. He did mention he had a shave this morning.
Yeah. To be fair, it's the first time I've been out the house in 3 weeks, but still, like, still had a shave.
Yeah, his pay's getting deducted because he left the house for a little bit.
Yeah. They had to come out my own pocket. Fucking brutal, but yeah, it was worth it.
Yep.
Yeah, Carl, you're ready like to see your product like going live and like people using it for real. It's gonna be cool. What's your mindset right now?
Yeah, just we're comfortable, man. Like we know, like, because the good, like when you set up startup businesses, there's a big percentage chance that it's going to fail. You know what I mean? Like you set up a startup company and then what would you say, like, I don't know, close to 50%, right? You could say, especially when it's in an industry like this, there's like so many unknowns, you know? But what we've built, like where we are now, it looks like everything's going to succeed. So like, GG, W across the team. And it's the entire team, man. Like the entire team put in absolute, they just give it the bollocks every single day to make sure we succeed. Like it's not a one-man job. I know that I speak a lot and talk about it a lot, but if it weren't for people like them, Dan, I only messaged them two down there. They thought I was going to say them, innit?
No. I was waiting for you to say Backer. To be fair, Backer's a fucking G.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
Backer is a G.
He doesn't. Like, people understand when Jenny drops out, and then like the job isn't done when it's out, right? It's going to be cool to see people use it for a couple of days, but then bang, like we need to go back in and have the next bit. It's going to be an ever evolving thing, right? So Backer just doesn't really get enough credit all round. You know, we try to, but he's so behind the scenes and just head down, like he's not, you know, front facing. Like people just don't understand the work that guy does, manages his normal day-to-day family, and the amount of stuff he gets done for us is, I swear there's actually 3 of them, and like he's just claiming to be one. But like, yeah, he's unreal, mate, and like, yeah, massive. Not that he'll ever watch it, but massive shout out to Backer, man. Like the guy's an absolute beast.
He'll never watch it.
He never will. I'm gonna clip it and put it in there and just see like, "Hey, Backer, we said you're all right," and I get back to work.
But you know, like there's like one guy who get arrested for that. Like he was like getting a job, and he was like making like other people working for him, and he was like the best delivery guys in this company. But like he was like for security reason, like he had to stop it because he was sending a confidential document and stuff, and like spec and stuff like that. But other people were coding his shit.
Yeah.
It happened a lot during COVID. Like developers was like applying for 5 different jobs, and then like creating like other, like asking other people to work on the tasks that they were allocated to. That was shit.
Community is the best utility. What do you think to that?
Community.
What do you think? Community is the best utility, and it will drive all the other aspects.
Plays a major part on it. I wouldn't say it's the best personally, but it definitely is like a major part, because you can have a great community, but if you do absolutely nothing, then they're just going to get bored at a certain point and kind of give up. But if you have amazing products and you have amazing use cases, then like having a great community behind you like elevates everything massively, you know, to push the marketing and keep supporting it. So yeah, for me, I wouldn't say it's like the best utility, but it's like massively important to tie everything together into one, you know.
Yeah.
It's on the flip side of what. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
No, sorry. Like 100%. I think like the goal of the community is to make noise on Twitter, basically. Like that's why we are all together. And again, like your incentive are aligned if you make a shit ton of retweet and active on Twitter, because like there is a higher chance that your asset go up, and then your bag is going up because you put like all of the retweet on the timeline possible. So yeah, it's definitely a utility. It's a utility for product funders and holders, 100%. But yeah, like Carlos,
yeah, like what Jack said there about like the having you can have an insane community, but if you do nothing, nobody will know, which is 100% true. Like it is. But on the flip side, if you build a product and then that product's awesome, but you don't have a community to push it, no one's gonna know about the product. You know what I mean? So you need that community, as you said there, to be screaming and shouting about the products that you build. So it all ties together, man. We always say now, attack it at all angles, and that's keep the community happy, do the building, do this new art that looks insane that people can rock and be proud of. Like we want to make sure that every aspect of the project is moving along, every cog is spinning, and everything's working, all pushing towards that same goal, which is to make money, you know. That's but
the hardest things to do is like to not listen to everyone's feedback, because like 90% of it is fucking dog shit, or they're like just promoting something to just flip your own collection, right? So they're gonna ask you like a 6 months development features that will pump them back, and then they flip, and then the feature is dead. Like, okay.
Yep.
That's the
tricky
part.
I don't know if you saw on Twitter today, but someone said it would be a great idea if before I buy stuff, I should announce what I'm buying to the community so they can buy it first and then I buy it after. So essentially what utility they wanted is me to be literally exit liquidity for them. Like
they just want insider trading. They just
I bought Bonk, right? I bought Bonk and they're like, why didn't you tell us before? Team sauce or whatever they put at the end, like
it's the way it was worded as well, to be fair. Well, Carlos loves throwing money around. Like, if he's gonna smash 100k into Bonk, why the fuck is he not telling the community beforehand so we can get in? And then if we get out when he's bought, it's not really gonna matter because he doesn't mind losing money. Yeah, that's his whole fucking goal, mate. Like he just wants to lose millions. I know he has. He's a fucking top signal anyway. Just fucking sell when he buys. You're gonna get out better. You can buy in cheap when it goes down.
He's not even a holder culture. He's saying tell us in the community. He doesn't even fucking hold one. You know what I mean? was just
Fucking wild, man. People were
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Like, how did he write that and go, that's well smart, that? People are gonna
I'll post that, yeah. That's a good one, yeah.
I'm gonna bang this engagement with this, and he just got 3 replies all calling him a cunt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, alright, whatever. But yeah, man,
That's
fucking
utility.
wild. That's utility. That's community right there.
Fucking hell. Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah. And then you ban them because they're fucking asshole on Discord.
Hey,
Yeah.
community's
Yeah,
your
they're the type of guys.
biggest supporters and biggest critics at the same time. So, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like the best thing you can expect from your holders is like to be like publicly vocal and saying it's the best project ever, and then getting feedback in private.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that good like that's a nice combo, right? Like you can have like in the DM you just like insult them mother, and in public, oh, it's the best project, let's go to the moon.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, like what do you think about community driven project?
They always fail.
Okay.
What's next? What's next on the list, mate?
They always fail.
Well, that's what we think here, and that's my opinion. If you look at every single community-driven project, which is like the community drives the projects in a direction, which is never anything, right? But yeah, it's look at Cats, look at all of them, the ones that are where the team do nothing, the community just talk about it. You know what I mean? It don't work.
But except Galactic Gecko, like, is that community driven? No, like they have like
the founder drives the project.
Yeah, founders. Yeah.
Is that Dem done? That's Dem done. He always comes up. Yeah, he mess it. Yeah.
Lead alpha, by the way.
Yeah.
What kind of knobhead name is Demdan810 hash gaming as well? Like, fucking you 7 when you made that YouTube account.
I'm really a gaming streamer, right?
I mean, to be fair, he's still like 12. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, come watch me stream Fortnite, boys. He's just setting himself up for a show after. That's all he ever does.
Yeah, he's gonna message. How did I do in the comments?
Yeah,
looking for feedback.
Did I type for recognition?
Did I
type too much? Oh, how did I ask that question? Was my grammar okay?
What do you think of community-driven projects, Vince? What's your opinion?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think project need like a daddy that can take decisions. Like, you need basically for me, like same thing for a company, right? Like, it have to be like an enlightened dictatorship. Like, you listen to the people and then you take a decision. And if you take a decision against the community, you have to pray that shit gonna works. But you have to have a personal vision, and like the community need to align to it, and then give maybe not feedbacks, but ideas of implementation, or at least like clues that what you want to see in the project. But then you need to stick to your mission and like to the verticals that you want to do, right? Like for example, for DeCod3rs, like, okay, watch to earn. That's what we do. Cool. We produce content. If someone asks us like to do, I don't know, like becoming a merch brand, I say no, like that's not what we want. Okay, so just find another project that go to Bad Environment project. They do merch. Enjoy. But that's not what we do, right? So that's why I like DeCod3rs so much, because like it's what we have to execute. It's fucking clear, and if it's not about content creation and video and stream and Web3 business podcast, I don't want to hear it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's one of the greatest strengths as a leader, is being able to siphon through feedback. So like, not just like look at everything and go, oh yeah, we need to do that because he said it. You need to go, that sounds shit. That's good. That sounds shit. That sounds good. And you see a lot of fans that are just one-dimensional, don't listen to anything. They're just like, no, my way or no way. Yeah. And that's, I think if you're trying to build in this space, you can't have that mindset. Yeah. And look, because no one's perfect, right? No one knows everything. You know what I mean? I think one of the greatest strengths in this sort of industry and in building with a community behind you is being able to listen to what they're saying and take the good parts out of what they're saying and then implement them into your sort of plan without diverting from, like you say, the main goal, right? Which your main goal is the community side. Ours is all the business side, like that. It's not like we're going to go, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, let's close down gambles. Let's close down that. You know what I mean? No, exactly. I think that is one of the greatest strengths of leadership within this sort of this industry. I mean, like I believe that if you are able to tell me why you want to implement that, or like if there is a rational reasoning behind a feedback, then I can change my mind, and then I will say, oh yeah, I always saw like that. I didn't change my mind. It was always like that.
Yeah.
But you know, like you have to listen to the people, but you also have to understand why they're saying that, and if it's aligning with like your core mission and the core of what you want to build. If yes, then you can stop and think about it for 5 minutes, and then go back to your first thought because it was better anyway. But I mean, like, you don't want like a guy that like will listen to everything else and change his mind every freaking 5 minutes, because like it's hard to do. It's also hard to do because if you have someone, oh shit, okay, wait, my OBS crashed again. Fuck, why? It was.
Just wait for everyone to finish and go, hello?
Yeah, what?
We're back. I think we're back, right?
Yeah, we're back.
Chat, we're back. Okay, cool. Because I stopped what I was saying because it was so fucking big brain stuff. So
you should have had the alpha there, man.
Nah,
the algorithm said no, we can't have this info leaked. Just shut up. Stop. Just stop. Just stop.
What I was saying, I fucking don't remember. But
well, I mean,
you don't want to.
He remembered.
It's hard to also not listen to someone who invests like $500,000 in a project. That's the tricky part. Like if you have like 200 decoders, it's possible that I listen to you a little bit more closely. It's tricky. It's tricky though.
We found ourselves in that position just like last week, this week, where there's conflict and interest between what we want to do, what other people want to do, and those people have quite a lot of our assets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're all like sort of discussing and sort of understanding. It's with the tokenomics, because you have like people that have got a shitload of jelly, people who got a shitload of rascals, people who got both. So there's like, they want what's best for them all around, you know what I mean? And it was hard to find a sort of happy medium. So what we did in that instance is we took the feedback, we thought, got all the good points that we liked, put it in a document, and that's probably the way forward, you know what I mean? So it is like you say, it is hard to go against someone that's like could potentially fucking floor everything, but you got to make them decisions, eh?
I mean, again, like the right way to do it is like to understand why they're saying that. Okay, if you do X, Y, Z, then my jelly bag is going to 0. So please don't do that. And then find a solution. That's your job, to find a solution and to implement something cool to, that's gonna
never gonna please everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter how much feedback you're taking from how many angles, you're never going to please everyone. So we need to do what's best for the majority across the community, and that's what we'll always do, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay, is the majority, for example, for your token, like the majority is like 10 guys that hold 50% of your supply, or the majority is like 70% of your community members?
I don't know. Did you understand the question?
No, not really. The maths like lined up well weird for me. I ended up at like 140k over 25%. I'm not sure where it went.
Okay, so you have like 10 people holding 51% of your token. Right. Okay. Or you have your community members that represent like 70% of your holders. Who is the majority here?
Yeah, it's both though. You can't have a majority in that aspect. Like you have to look at how's that gonna feed into this particular group of people, and then how's it gonna feed into that one? Do you know what I mean? You have to and that's where it comes to taking the best from both situations and making something that works. Like you don't have to stick with something that's tried and tested and done before. Like if you're confident in what you're doing and the ability to pull it off, like you can do something new. Everything was new once before it becomes standard, right? So as long as we are happy with what we're doing, as long as we're happy with what we've worked out and it all works perfectly on paper, and we know how it's going to scale and it fits in here and there, like the odd person not be pissed off, we can't do fucking nothing about it. You know what I mean?
The majority is the health of the project, right? That's the majority. Like fuck what the holders want, it's what is best for what the project wants, you know what I mean? Fuck what the holders want's a bit strong. We do take feedback, but like what I'm saying, is what's best for the longevity and the health of the project. You know what I mean? Because some people want short-term gains, especially when they've got a big bag of an individual part of the project. You know what I mean? But it's not about that. It's about how will this affect the next 5 years, 10 years. You know, and that's the majority sort of decision goes in that way. You know?
Yeah. Like Icon Point is like interesting. Like I'm not a whale, but I do have incrementing chat logs. Where do I stand on the hierarchy?
Incriminating chat logs. It's off. That's what you've done, mate.
Yeah, he's up there at the minute. To be fair,
yeah, I've got incriminating pictures of you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
we don't want to get into that, do we, Icon?
Yeah. Them chat logs worth both ways, boy.
I know. Yeah.
And I just want to touch on that whole leadership thing you guys were talking about. I think it's very important that whoever is leading builds a diverse team around them, because having that solid team around them with different perspectives really helps out. Besides what all the holders are saying and what the community is saying, it's super important to have other people on the team that are going to say no or give you reasons that that's not a good idea. Like if you don't have that good team around you, you only can do so much as a leader. I think it's very important that there's leaders that do develop these projects and do build these projects, then build a great team around them that have different perspectives, you know, in a sense of business.
Okay, so having yes man and diverse team is two different things, I think. Like yes, you can have you must have people who say, oh yeah, no, this is a bad idea, don't do it because XYZ. But diversify team, like first it can slow down like the execution, because everyone is argumenting about like, yeah, okay, oh, the button should be blue, red, yellow, because XYZ, I don't like black, so we can put black. Okay, okay, don't shot that. I was thinking about
what did you just say?
Oh, that came out of fucking right wing, didn't it? Jesus Christ.
Okay, so red, green, and yellow. Okay, so yellow is fine. Nothing gonna happen with the yellows.
Can we just move the conversation? He's like,
I was talking about Carlos.
What about me for? No, man.
This is the last stream. Bye bye. That was nice. No, but like again, like for example, if you come like if you are different background and different kind of culture of like okay, I can't say that neither. But how do I say that?
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Different perspective, it can slow down because, okay, so perspective on the mission. Like if the mission is aligned, again, that's why it's so fucking important. Like if everyone is aligned and understand what you're doing, then you're not that diversified, right? Like you understand where we're going. So it's cool. But if someone want to, for example, in a company, you have someone who want to make the most money and someone who want to change the world and feed everyone in the world. That's two different alignment that don't really are complementary together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course they got to be aligned. I mean, when I meant diversity, that just meant people that understand the project. So the founder should be bringing people on that already have the vision. And then the diversity is in making the decisions and then being like, wait, I get we want to get here, but I don't think that's the way there. You know what I mean? Like that kind of diversity and perspective. I think that's important. And you see it in Jelly, like seeing like Jack, Carl, and Carlos work together. They're three different separate minds, three different backgrounds in a sense, but they all have the same alignment.
Exactly.
And they know how to get there. But they also, you know, say fuck off plenty of times to each other's ideas and like, wait, that's a bad idea. Like, no, let's try this. And that's important in teams. Like you need to have that. Yes. You can't have that yes guy. Like you can't just have people like, you know, just sucking them off, just like, whatever you want, boss. Whatever you want, boss.
You see that in certain teams, eh? You see that in certain teams where you're just like, oh mate, you're the best person in the world. Like it's like the worst attitude to it's the worst people to surround yourself with. But there's also the flip side, right? Where we've brought people into the team that are just total no men. Where like you say anything, we all come up with these ideas and they're like, nah, that's really bad because my idea is and it's like, see you later, mate. You lasted a week. You know what I mean? Get out the door. Yeah. So I just want to make it clear to everyone. Announcement: Demdan's left the team. Nah,
Fucking hell, that'd have been the best fucking Tuesday I could have asked for.
Yeah, but I think that's true as well. I don't know if you've ever dealt with anyone that's got that mindset of like everything is really bad unless it's come out of their mouth, and they're the ones. But yeah, we've had a few of them on the team before, and yeah, they lasted a couple of days. Kind of thing.
I mean, but it's like it's a culture fit, right? Like it's not because it's a mismatch between like the culture of the company and the new guys coming up. It's not like, it doesn't mean like this guy is bad, a bad employee for every fucking company in the world. It's just like it's not a good fit for this team, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing crazy. We're doxing the we were talking. No, last stream ever. V, like please don't like DMs or DMs, right?
Yeah,
we don't say DMs.
If anybody's got dirt on Vince, it's gonna be V.
Yeah, she has proof. Like so, yeah. I think I'm gonna put this stream in private.
It's already been clipped. Icons here.
It's already in my DMs. Icons here.
Yeah, you don't know how.
DJ News has just fucking tweeted it now.
Okay, let's make 1 million views. Let's go. That's what's up.
If you ever do something in a stream and you hope it doesn't get out there, you just gotta pray Icon's not there, because he's already got a picture of it or he's got a clip of it.
Yeah. No,
I'm sure he's already working on a meme from this for a staff chat. I'm sure something will pop up.
There is a high chance I'll do the shot myself. But anyway, guys, I think we are. Time. We are above the hours. Do you have anything that you want to mention before we wrap it up?
Yeah, buy bonk, because I think I bought the top and I need to exit liquidity.
Oh. Yeah, you bought the top again, right?
Pretty much. Looks like. Buy bonk, everyone.
We need a counter Carlos channel that's spreading it every
Fuck, Icon just sent me something.
Oh no, actually,
No, he did. He sent me something. I don't know what he sent me, but Icon has sent me a clip. I was scared to push on it. I'm scared to push play.
But guys, thank you so much. That was good. That was fun. We should do that more. We don't do it next week, right? Because it's on the 26th.
26th? Wait, you doing? You doing something on the 26th? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm in France, so just you can host it.
Yeah, I mean, I could set it up if you still want to do it, Carlos. We can do it. Yeah.
Just while we're on shoot, Culture Jack, you're going to be working on Christmas, right? Over Christmas.
Yeah.
You're not getting yeah. Just wanted to make that clear. It wasn't a question, by the way. It was.
You're following them down out the door,
Yeah, I'm not taking Christmas off for that.
Okay.
We can't.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Okay, so you will be also. I will be in France in France, so not in the studio, so not available. So yeah, okay, peace. Enjoy the show next week. That's cool.
You'll be here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jazz, Carlos, Jack.
That French accent, man.
And
it's what you saw Jakey the whole time.
Yeah. I will struggle my whole life now with your name. That's okay. I will work on that for 2024. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, all of you. And so let's see if this show is still alive and the channel is not banned for concert. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you, everyone. Thank you in the chat for joining us. And tonight we have a show with rivals. Bye.